Hey guys, so this is going to be my second vlog for the second semester as we approach the conversation of myth and ritual within the jazz singer and Awake the Life of Yogananda. So, to begin with the jazz singer, um, the prevalent theme is going to be religion and how important, I guess, music plays a role in religion with respect to Jackie and his role and his career of singing. So we see a couple patterns of Rank's hero. The first to be the chosen hero to be an adult male. So we see Jackie playing this role on Earth and to kind of pursue his career in singing. But his father doesn't quite agree with it. He wants him to follow in his footsteps and to sing in his church within his Jewish religion. And then his relationship with his mother is one of who plays a supporting role in Jackie's life, and we see this conflict between Jackie's father and himself and his whole goal within his career of singing ultimately result in Jackie going away and kind of moving out of his house to go pursue his career in LA. And we can kind of relate this idea to Oedipus and how he kind of Oedipus directly kills his father, but indirectly we see Jackie and his attempt to pursue his career kind of um, ultimately uh, result in his father's death because we see once he leaves, his father becomes ill. Um, but then we also see this whole idea of his unity with his divine father, another aspect of Frank's hero. And he attempts this once, but kind of doesn't work out. So he goes again and leaves to pursue his career. And when he comes back, he kind of faced with this decision whether to actually um, go out and become a singer in Hollywood or to sing with a church and his dogma. And his choice of singing for the synagogue kind of results in a peaceful death of his father. A couple more points I wanted to connect with Rank's hero is a hero who takes revenge on his father. This kind of relates to him leaving or his disownment, so to speak, when he decides to go sing and move away to LA to kind of pursue his career. And then the acknowledgement by the people we can see when he does sing in the synagogue is very influential with his words or with his songs, and it really moves the people or the audience who's listening to him. And then to talk about Awake, the life of Yogananda, um, which is another different film than what we're used to, in this case being a documentary, which I enjoyed a little bit more because with our past films, we actually had to, I guess, find the myth and ritual that is in the underlying message of the film, whereas here in the documentary, um, its main goal is to kind of portray and demonstrate a specific well, in this case, myth of yoga and meditation and its ritual is very prevalent, and certain things you have to do to kind of fulfill this meditation or unity between the spiritual, spiritual, and physical embodiment. So the prevalent theme here, as I said, was meditation and self-awareness, and how the kind of true reality lies within, like our subconscious, our unity with ourselves, and our spiritual beings. We learned that Yogananda is not his original name. His name was actually Mukunda, and um, through his learnings and his meeting with his own guru, because he himself is a guru, um, he kind of takes on the name of Yogananda. The documentary kind of with including Yogananda and his guru and his teachings kind of show this influence of yoga or meditation as it resides beyond the physical elements in our lives, and it kind of aids in connecting our bodies and our inner self and our true self with this idea of self-actualization that we've learned. And I think it was pretty cool how he influences Steve Jobs and the Beatles up to the point where in Steve Jobs' wake, we see Yogananda's memoir being passed around. And this goes to show how influential Yogananda was in our lives today and how his beliefs that one can find your true calling or your true self through meditation, and it can be passed down. That once you learn or fulfill your true calling and learn about it, that it can be shared, and once perfected, shared with the people for the greater good, the greater cause. We also learned that he kind of traveled his prophecy or his birth, whatever his purpose was, to move out west. And then once he actually goes to the U.S., he moves around to several states and kind of teaches everyone his ways of yoga meditation. Let's see, rituals of yoga meditation, and his teaching kind of incorporated the importance of ourselves and how it strengthens the relationship with not only um, our beings but with the higher power in our lives, which is kind of the cooler message in this documentary and in Yogananda's teachings, was that it didn't have to kind of reflect to a specific religion. It can kind of be incorporated in many religions or whatever your divine God is, and it was mostly to unify your surroundings with your body, and that without kind of searching for a result or some sort of destination, to kind of dig deep into yourself without looking how far you've gone. And by doing that is when you could find your true self and your true connection with your your divine being. And that's pretty much it. I really enjoyed this film because it, obviously, like I said earlier, it gave this kind of clear and this clear message within the documentary. We didn't really have to analyze or find the deeper meaning of or deeper ritual or myth that we could kind of dissect into the film. This was kind of straightforward and kind of showed us how influential Yogananda was, and his teachings of yoga and how we use it today. Um, Even though throughout the documentary we see this prevalence of kind of meditation and the importance of meditation, whereas in today's society we kind of see yoga as beneficial with our health and our physical body. That's pretty much it. Thank you.